They can hear you. Don't say the racist things.
And then,
Which reminds me of something really funny. As awful as it is. Which I will say soon. But I can't. I don't know if I can say now. Oh, yeah. Because I'll get to the bad part in like way over 30 seconds. So I went to Hannaford today after work, as I usually do. And as you know, Easter is just passed. What also just passed is Passover. I didn't lose you, did I, Burger Man?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. All right. I was making sure that I didn't lose you. All right. So Passover just passed, and Hannaford has a deal. They have like 3 shopping carts laid out with a bunch of different things, all for Passover. And because they only really sell this stuff at Passover, there is quite a bit left over. So it's all 75% off. I'm like, what a great opportunity to try these snacks. So I grabbed a couple of snacks, and they're all like $6 or some shit. Well, I get to the automatic checkout, or like the self checkout, and I ring in one of the items, and it shows up as full price. So it's funny because it's self checkout, right? But one of the cashiers is right next to me. So I look to him and I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying full price for this. I'm not paying full price for the Passover stuff. You think well, what happened was apparently like he showed me as soon as you hit pay like on the screen, that's when the deductions come in.
Oh, okay.
But I just thought it was funny because I didn't even realize how bad it sounded until after I pointed to all the Jewish stuff in my cart and said I'm not paying full price for this.
Oh, Jesus. That's funny.
It is funny. It is really funny because like I don't know if anybody else caught on to how bad that sounded or if it was just me.
That is funny, all right. I'll be right back. I just go to check on the water I'm boiling.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
should keep
making spaghetti.
you should keep an eye on your water.
Yes, I should. I'll be right back.
You must set me free. The barrier can't be broken by you. It's too tough. Use the chime. Ring the chime, and that may shatter it.
You want to tell me where the chime is?
You have my thanks for freeing me, but just who are you?
I'm the invisible Argonian, bitch.
Your Grace, I'm sorry, I did not realize. Where is Thaden? Have you seen him? That traitorous coward. Thaden. He showed up, asked for a contingent of guards, said there was trouble, and that we were needed. We were so focused on organizing quickly that by the time we realized he'd let order in himself, it was too late. We were split up and picked off. But it doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters now is the wellspring. We must reach it at once. The wellspring of the Oriole. It's what links us to this
Hey,
realm,
Burgerman's
where we
back.
return to the world from the waters of Oblivion. If Faden helps Order sever that link, my kind will be annihilated. The realm will be lost to us. We must get to the wellspring and
I
stop
made
them.
chicken sandwiches for lunch.
I will follow
For
your
dinner, I
lead.
mean.
The
Fuck.
wellspring is in the heart of Brellock. Follow the waters to reach it. I am yours to command, Your Grace. We must prevail.
I
Learn the joy of expanded radar.
Ooh.
Taking extension under display, underset. That makes it you have the big radar. But it's stuff from inside a building or inside like a raid thing, it will not show everything.
So I took advantage of an old glitch from an exploit from the original Oblivion. Apparently, it works in the remake.
No, the wellspring. They've stopped it up. You must make it to the wellspring and let the waters flow.
Here's recycled stuff. Yeah, granted, it looks amazing.
Dude, not only did they not patch things out, they redid all the voice lines. So now,
Patrick Stewart not the king anymore.
Patrick Stewart's still the king.
Oh, thank fucking God. That was an unplayable piece of garbage.
In fact, not only is he still the king, you could actually tell that it is still his original voice lines.
Oh, that's a great.
But no. They redid all the voice lines, so it's not done by the same three fucking people, minus like a few celebrities. They're actually given the lines in context now, so the voice actors actually sound like they're saying what they're supposed to be saying. But also, the mistakes that were in there, like where there was like somebody who spoke after their line and it didn't show up in the subtitles, that's still in the game.
Oh, that's amazing.
The double speak glitch is still in the game. But the fabulous lockpicking glitch is still in the game.
What's that? I don't remember that.
So what you do is you go to an easy lock. So you have the lock has 5 pins. You want to go to an easy lock, so you only have to work on 2 pins. So you have 3 pins that are already up, and they're locked into place. You hover your lockpick under one of the pins that are already locked into place, and you just mash the X button. Because every time that you hit it, it counts as an attempt. And it will not break your lockpick. Yep. I didn't max it out. I had it at I got it from 12 to 87.
That'll leave a little room there for one, right?
Well, I'm only doing the Shivering Isles right now. I have so much of the main campaign left to do. All of it.
By the way,
You've never beaten Oblivion?
I have played every other bit of content it has. The second phase of the game started, I could do whatever the hell I wanted. And as long as it didn't have any story, that's actually beaten Oblivion.
You know the funny thing is? Even though you are considered the player, you know how, Fallout has a different name for the character, the Lone Wanderer, or the Lone Survivor, the Courier. Yep. Did you know Elder Scrolls has a name for their player characters?
Not surprised.
And they only have one name for their player character, and it's the player protagonist. You are the player protagonist. It is your story that you are shaping. Here's the interesting thing about Oblivion. You're not the hero. You're just some guy. As far as Oblivion... you know at the beginning? How you're told to find the Emperor's son?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the hero.
Oh, that's funny. You're just some dude.
Yeah, you're just some guy. You're just there for everything.
That's funny.
And that's what makes this game very different than the other Elder Scrolls games.
That is interesting. Did I tell you how I fixed Onion Ring's battle, by the way? Now it actually pretty down to get this enough time. It feels pretty regular.
You're making him OP?
No, he's not OP. Definitely challenging. He is beatable, especially if you have friends. But the other thing that came up is I found out there was a glitch in the game. It's the first ever glitch I've had to patch in the game, like live. I did do a hot fix for it. If you were in the chicken battle, you get the command for Onion Ring fight, which is smack, right? You instantly win the game. If you're in the Onion Ring battle, and you use the command for chicken battle, which is attack, you can instantly win the game. Obviously, this is not intentional. What's happening is I forgot to turn off the snap command, or rather, I didn't think to turn off the snap command.
To the
Rather,
march
turn
of
off
order.
Onion Ring's battle scenario, chain of those, when there was chicken battle. And then I didn't change vice versa. So chicken mode would pop up, Onion Ring is still running. So you can still technically do the Onion Ring battle, even though it's not running. So I fixed that. One of our best friend, he typed in smack by accident in the chicken battle, and he won it, and apparently something for negative emotional damage.
Emotional damage!
Well, that's the thing. I didn't want to have it be that this is going to be about hurting these characters, because I thought they were kind of adorable, and I didn't want them to get hurt. So I decided to make it that you're smacking Onion Ring to emotional damage to his emotional fortitude until he just decides, I've had enough of this and I'm leaving.
So basically, it's just a slap fight.
Yeah, essentially. Well, no, you're slapping him, essentially. He doesn't ever actually slap you.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's funny, too, because he has a line when he heals pretty regularly. And every time he heals, he does smack talk on him. There's some funny smack talk lines in there. That kind of make him seem like he's dopey and not confident. But one of the funnier lines is I was trying to have it be that he would laugh at you when he was at max health. Because when he gets to max health, I don't want his health to keep going past max health. So I have it set it back. But he wanted to also kind of gloat about it. So he says, yeah, chicken lady's day, but he's so proud. And then he goes, ha 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 ha. When I wrote in, ha 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 ha. And wow, oh, pretty useful laugh. It's just funny hearing him say that. So I've added some comedy now.
Comedy? In your smacking game? When are you gonna learn that gamers don't like comedy?
Right
Right?
now, full of satire and humor. serious game. There is a blazing red tank on my map, and I want to kill him. Because there should not be a blazing red tank on my map.
Yeah, you should take care of that.
Yes, you know what a blazing red player is. It's when someone they've decided that everyone else is that they're gonna be everyone else's problem. These are the tanks, so I kinda want to take care of them. I'll be right back though, I just gotta get into a safe place. Go get my
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and I'm going to let my shit build up, and then I'm going to open this door because apparently, the Knights of Order can't open doors.
oh my god. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna take out the Knights of Order. And they're dead.
Order's purity protects me. Down! Order will rule this realm. It is foreordained. The Grey March is upon you, fool!
Hey, Burger Man. All right, that sounds really good. What kind of seasoning?
Chili pepper, like pepper stuff, and lemon pepper. Salt.
Dude, that sounds fucking amazing.
Well, the part that might gross you out is I was out of butter and oil, so I had to use like a very small amount of gravy.
That is a fucking good idea, dude.
I think it's a fat. Plus, we'll have proteins in the protein.
Yeah, all of that.
Can of cranberry sauce. If I was sober, that would be amazing. I did not add it to spaghetti. I'm eating it separate. How would it ruin the cranberry sauce in spaghetti?
Yeah, don't do that. See,
No, I found a can of dominant.
dude, I'm stoned. That sounds fucking amazing. So you've never done the main quest of Oblivion. Have you done the Shivering Isles? Okay, that's the first thing I did. Is I went straight to the Shivering Isles. Well, murder is half the fun.
What I mean was, he pretended that he was an insane prisoner that for some reason the Emperor let out, and immediately went on a murder spree. Literally killing every NPC he came across.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. No, the game allows it. You have that kind of freedom.
Good. By the way, just so you know, this is good.
Dude, I should share screen this with you. I'm invisible.
The wellspring is restored. You have saved us. We are forever grateful, Your Grace.
And
Please allow me to teach you this spell, so that you may summon our kind to you in times of need. Also,
that is on
accept this
purpose.
gift of armor. It is the least I can do to show
No, I
thanks
don't
for
want your
help.
armor, you bitch.
No sign of him yet. We'll do our best to track him down and deliver him to Lord Sheogorath for a fitting punishment. The traitor must be brought to justice.
I don't want the armor. I don't want to be over encumbered. I literally don't have a house yet because I just went to the Shivering Isles. I have leveled up so much in the Shivering Isles.
Our warriors will scour the halls of Brella, removing any last elements
Seriously,
of
from like
opposition.
level
Then we
1.
will immediately return to our
I'm
duties.
level 15 now. And I don't know what I'm going to level up to next time I sleep because I've been building up so much. And if you're not...
Oh yeah, in that game you didn't level up until you slept, that's right.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with the Shivering Isles, well, there's a certain point in the quest line for it that sort of locks you in there. And once you're locked in there, the inn is gone. So you have nowhere to sleep.
Indeed. Lord Sheogorath will be anxious to hear of our victory.
So I've been level 15 and been building
Stay
up
safe, sister.
so much. Yeah, I knew I'd be over encumbered. I fucking knew it. Holy shit, over encumbered by a lot. Yeah, I don't need the Order Priest outfit. Yeah, the Golden Saint armor is 110 pounds. Alright, I gotta say, it does look pretty good, though. And its defense is fucking through the roof.
I gotta kill someone.
What kind of boots am I... Oh, it doesn't show what I have equipped.
I don't know why it's not hitting him. That's the thing. It's supposed to be some of the best hitting things in the game.
Oh, Golden Saint armor is a full suit. That's why it wasn't showing anything else. That's why it's 110 pounds. Again, it looks great. Looks really great. It's just so much fucking weight.
I gotta take out the press control.
I'm also carrying this one-of-a-kind Warhammer. Am I any good with a Warhammer? Absolutely not. Alright, where's the Ember Sword?
He hasn't had it upgraded. Got him.
Okay, I'm dumping all my useless shit here because even though some of it's worth money... Oh, damn it. I need to drop 8 pounds.
Alright, what's going on? Somebody just said to me.
Oh, so I need to drop 8 pounds, and then I can finally be done with what I got going on. Yeah, I don't need any cures of any potion, any disease cures. I'm a fucking Argonian. I am the disease cure.
Balls. Oh, one thing, let me see. I might even text the mom. Double check. wait, I don't.
Speak, sister.
Just double check something, see what it is.
See what day it is.
No, my brother's birthday is coming up. I gotta request a Sunday off.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to work Sundays, dude.
Alright. I'm gonna see if Jacob's available.
What's up? You came in and
I'm
out.
gonna see if Jacob's available the 8th of June.
Okay, now I'm no longer over encumbered again. All of that's going to be fucking ridiculous as soon as I can get a little bit of sleep.
Ah, a little soul battle going on. Put this over here so it'll be easier.
Oh, there's treasure behind there, and I am a loot goblin.
Hail, Duke of Dementia.
I love that they recognize that I'm there even though I'm invisible.
Balls.
I'm also their duke, so they better recognize that I'm there. But you know, no pressure. Alright, let's see what kind of treasure they were hiding in here. Crystal chest. Gotta use a heart of order to open it. And it's just bullshit. All of that for nothing. I've been trolled by my own people. Someone is getting executed for this. Nobody trolls their duke. Not even me. Because when this is all over, I will be more than their Duke. Do you know how the Shivering Isles ends?
I'm not. I beat it, but I don't remember the ending.
Yeah, I barely remember the ending too. I do know that I'm close to the final boss fight of it. Camp Hopeful. That sounds hopeful. Maybe I'll find a bed over there. There is a bed at Camp Hopeful. But there are enemies nearby.
Oh no, not the enemies.
But I can't find them. So I don't know where they are. They're not even coming up with Detect Life. Oh, there it is. I hope that is the only one. I got a lot of leveling up to do. Level 16! You've been trying too hard, thinking too much. Relax. Trust your instincts. Just be yourself. Do the little things, and the big things take care of themselves. That is actually what the game says under you've ascended to level 16.
Nice. That's cool. I like that. I like that it has that.
It has different things. Basically, like, as you level up, your character is supposed to get older and wiser.
Oh, neat.
When you reach level 15, it says something about, like, you've always wondered what it's like to be old, and now now you're there. Alright, I want a little bit of points of strength. I am enjoying magic. So let's raise that intelligence. And I'm going to need strength if I'm going to carry around a 110-pound set of armor. Oh, what do you know? I leveled up again. You've ascended to level 17. Life isn't over. You can still get smarter, or cleverer, or more experienced, or meaner, but your body and soul just aren't going to get any younger.
Oh, that's right.
Love it. You're getting older, but you can still be a cunt. Yeah, let's raise that speed and agility. Right? Agility is daggers, short swords, and bows. So yeah, I want to raise my agility.
Fairly crazy. That takes a little.
Speed's at 50. 50's not bad. Alright, I am level 17. Right? Level 17, a quarter of the way to 18. My light armor skill was nothing, and then I got my fucking amber armor, which turned out to be light armor.
Oh no!
And I got my light armor skill beaten until level 46. Every skill can reach 100. My heavy armor is 41.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, nice. Now I can...
Nine already. Got that.
It's 9 o'clock already? Alright, I gotta fucking continue with this, this quest. Because it's not quite over. It's almost over. But there's still quite a bit to it. But my god, I love the way the Shivering Isles looks. It has the best night sky in the game. In both fucking Elder Scrolls games for PS5. And I'm invisible, so I can see the whole thing. Kind of. You know, it's video game invisibility. I can still kind of see me. Well, might as well fast travel. Because it's actually fast now. You know what I love about the fast travel in this game? And I wish more games would do it. You know how
Always
Elder
bad.
Scrolls
Time
has a day-night
is an
cycle?
artificial construct, an arbitrary system based on the idea
Well,
that events occur in a linear direction at all times.
the day-night
Always
cycle
followed
is
every
really
time.
interesting.
Is the concept
Because,
of time correct? Is time relevant?
like,
it matters not, one way or another.
it
I
tells
fear
you what
that
day
our
it is
time
on the calendar.
has run out, as I feared it would.
And
The
I'm
plan has
glad
failed.
that certain events
The grey
aren't
march is
set to
upon us.
certain days.
And I must go. I
But
thought we had more time.
when you
I
fast
thought
travel
we had a chance.
in
Our plans
Oblivion,
failed and we were so
it
close.
tells you when you're going to be where you are.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So it's not really a surprise when you end up somewhere and it's night. It's like, no, your character walked there. It was just very uneventful, and you didn't do anything.
Optimism! How adorable.
I love it! Even at the end, you make me laugh. I'm lying. That wasn't
Yeah,
funny
I
at
wish
all.
more games with a day-night
matter.
cycle would do that.
Soon you and everyone else will be dead, and I will be left a mad god, ruler of a dead realm again.
Oh.
And if I put her there, she gets upset.
What happens is what always has happened, what always will happen. I crumble.
Yeah,
I
Chalupa's
fade.
the same way.
The realm dies.
He likes to go up places, but he
Grieve all
won't.
you can, mortal.
Like, if I put him somewhere that he can't get to on his own, he freaks out immediately.
Slay you like the others. I had intended to give you my staff, the symbol of my office. But life is gone from it, as it goes from me. It is now dead wood, a useless twig. With the staff, there was hope. But now,
Real French fry?
I am dead.
Sheagor is dying.
Sheogorath is dead! All shall crumble before Jigala!
Oh, that looks so much better than it used to.
He is gone, but hope is not lost. We have a rare opportunity here, but I hesitate to do what must be done. If the Throne of Madness remains empty when Jigalag storms the palace, he will prevail. But there is a chance that the throne may not be empty.
You should definitely get this game, dude.
Why, you will, of course. It has always been Sheogorath's intent to raise you to sit upon the Throne of Madness.
Dude, it's fucking massive.
True, but perhaps you can hold the throne, provided that you possess the proper symbol of office, namely the Staff of Sheogorath.
50.
Unfortunately, when
Still.
Sheogorath faded, the power of the staff faded with him. It must now be remade. The staff is the symbol
Dude,
of power in this realm.
It's Oblivion with all the DLC.
The Shivering Isles. However, the secrets of its construction...
You don't need to buy the collector's edition or whatever for the Shivering Isles or Knights of the Nine.
That which is
or horse armor.
can be found again. There is one being in the Shivering Isles who may be able to assist you in the construction of a new staff. The ruins of Knife Point Harbor
That, and I
once
think
served
your
as a
audience
great
would like to
library.
see some of the choices
There
you'd
you will
make
find
and
a
what you
door.
would do.
Behind that door, you will find the answer you seek. Although I hesitate
You can-
to guide you towards this
you-
path.
You
The
can do
secrets of the
that.
past will surely aid Jigalag, but I fear that we have no other choice. Be mindful of what you find there. The library is a thing of order, and it will still serve that end. Take this crystal. It contains the power to open the sealed door. Inside, you will find the final remnants of the library. My work is never done.
Well, it looks like I'm going to the library.
Welcome to
Yes,
the House
what is
of
it?
Mania.
A Jazda in Crucible believes the world is empty.
But I'm on the step to become the Prince of the Shivering Isles.
Sylarn is ours at last, thanks to you.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I love
Sylarn
about
is ours
fucking
at
this game.
last, thanks to you.
If you kill someone, they stay there. Like, that's just that. Like, the bodies, unless it's in town, the bodies just stay there. No. So you can search the bodies later.
Oh, please, Miss Finger.
Oh, I gotta walk all the way there? I can't fast travel. There's not even a place in between here and there to fast travel. Oh, and I still have a shit ton of stuff on me. Yeah, I do.
Is that nice or is that bad?
Well, it would be bad, but now my max carry weight is 400. Yeah, I raised my strength a lot. I did level up twice. My intelligence is already close to being maxed out. By the time I actually start actual Oblivion, I'm gonna run into like max level enemies in the first areas of the game.
Oh boy.
Because that hasn't changed. Once you reach level 15, you get harder enemies. Don't get me wrong. This is not a complaint. I like that the game levels up with you. Because if the game, it's a massive RPG, you can do anything you want. If the game didn't throw harder enemies at you, the only other option it would do would be to lock you out of locations by making them harder. And they didn't want to do that because they want to give you the freedom to do whatever you want.
Oblivion was a really Elder Scrolls. I will not lie. It was my favorite. Skyrim was pretty good. I liked Skyrim for what it was, but I really loved Oblivion.
I had a great time with Skyrim every time I've played it. And yeah, it was fun, but Oblivion is way more involved. Like, Skyrim, everything had a skill tree, but it didn't feel as involved. Because you can put points into whatever as long as you, like, you put points into, like, one of three things, and then you got, like, points to put into something else, like lock picking or fucking smithing or whatever. But in this game, in Oblivion, you actually have to do the things. You want to level
That
up,
was such a cool feature.
like, you want to level up your lock picking, fucking lock pick, learn it. You want to, like, level up your hand to hand, learn it. Like, you can talk to people and pay them lots of money to train you, but for the most part, you have to fucking learn it. And there are exploits in this shit. Of course there are. All games have their
Always
exploits.
gonna be. I'm playing the king of exploits. I'm gonna use the ice warping.
But you don't have to use the exploits. Like, other than the lockpicking thing that I did just to see if it really works, I don't usually fuck with exploits. I'm good at games. I like to play games based on my own skill.
And then helicopter. I haven't decided which one to. I don't know if this one called the Stag. It's the Stag. I don't want to get blew up, but I tried flying. I just wasn't flying, but I might be better. Okay, it's not the kind of helicopters I got.
Wow, those spiders gave me a run for my money.
Oh, nice. I do realize, like,
Did I tell you about the time I got bit in the head by a black widow?
No, you didn't.
Oh, happened fairly recently. Like, a couple years ago. Like, 2, 3 years ago. But, yeah, I got bit in the head. I was taking a nap, and I fell asleep. You know, obviously I fell asleep, but when I woke up, I had this, like, lump on my head.
Oh, Jesus.
And, like, I squeezed it, and, like, 2 holes, fucking, like, pus started coming out. And I was like, oh, this is pretty bad. I got bitten by a fucking spider. And there are, like, black widows, so there were. They could finally fucking took care of the problem. But there were black widows in the building. Black widows and fucking hobo spiders. But, fucking, this thing bit me in the fucking forehead. And thankfully it was in the forehead. Because everything built up, all the venom and everything. And there was, like, swelling from the bite straight down to my chest. Like, it stopped right before it reached my heart.
Oh, okay.
Like, if it went any further, I would have died. Like, it would have went straight to my heart. Because that's where it was headed. Because that's what it does. It goes straight to the heart. Well, anyway, the reason why I got lucky in that it bit me in the forehead is that most of the venom and everything builds up in this massive abscess, which, for the most part, is supposed to disperse the venom and everything inside you. But it hit my forehead. And since it was in my forehead, you know, it's just a very thin layer of skin, and then it's your fucking skull. So when I touched it, like I was looking in the bathroom mirror, I was looking at it, and when I touched it, I shit you not, it was like a fucking gun, like an exit wound, shot, like I got shot in the back of the head, like an exit wound. Just blew up all over the fucking mirror. It hit it so hard, I thought it was gonna crack it. But all of that shit that would have been, like, if it hit my leg or something, would have been inside me and would have at least cost me my leg. All ended up on the mirror. And yes, that could have been a hell of a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't even go to the hospital. One of my neighbors yelled at me for not going to the hospital. I'm like, but I'm fine. I mean, it's not like that time that I fucking flatlined during surgery and scared the shit out of the surgeons or the doctors when I woke up. That was a completely different incident. That was during my gallbladder surgery.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't major surgery.
Yeah.
Just basically died.
I woke up to them putting the defibrillator away. And the doctor looking at the surgeon, looking at his watch.
Did he call the time of death?
That's why they look at their watch.
I always wonder though, what if the patient dies after, like, comes back alive after the time of death?
Oh, there's a whole, just leave it alone. You know, they got to take note of the fact that there was an incident during the surgery, but they don't. Yeah, they don't have to be like, yo, this motherfucker died. You know, they're gonna be like, yeah, he flatlined for X amount of time. Um, blah 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 blah. But patient is still alive. Yada yada yada. Because if you flatline for too long, uh, it could have some major effects on the brain. Because if you're brain dead for like 3 minutes, you start to get brain damage. Yeah, it's not fun. You have no idea how long I was just randomly dropping shit. Like, for the longest time, and I still catch myself doing it from time to time, and I don't think it's a problem that I do it. Uh, like, when I'm playing games, I'll hold a controller over my table
Yeah.
because I used to drop it.
Did I tell you they did up this calculus in his head?
Wait, he used to do calculus in his fucking head?
Yep. But then he got blown up, basically. With enough brain damage that he couldn't do it.
Yeah, that shit
He's
sucks.
still outrageously brilliant. Like, his level of understanding of, like, spatial relations is beyond, like, human. Even to this day, he can just picture things in his head, and they work perfectly. But it just, his calculus teacher said no one can do this. He would never show his work. He'd just figure it out. And he made him do it. And he did it. And this is beyond human ability. So, yeah, he just feels his calculus in his head.
That's fucking amazing.
That is, he is, like I said though, he is still very brilliant. Even though he can't do that, he's like, it's like taking like a god level intelligence and making it a demigod. It's still pretty far above the rest of us, but it's not as good as it used to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean. I do play games with him. He's not a dumbass.
Oh no, he's brilliant. He tells me that he's a good person.
Yeah, that could go so wrong.
Not to brag.
Let's get this over with. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
That's actually a fucking viable tactic.
That's the best you can do.
Whenever I make a mistake, understand I have learned from that mistake. I'm not going to learn.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Only one. That's not true.
Yes.
Ah, shit, I died.
Very rapidly. That's something I can say about myself that I'm actually a little proud of, to be honest.
Okay, at least my last autosave wasn't that long ago. Yeah, like, my boss came up to me today, complaining about a mistake that I made. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And he's like, what are you going to do about it? I'm like, same thing I do about all my mistakes. Fix them. And he's like, yeah, you do. I'm like, tell me about a time I made a mistake I couldn't fix. And he's like, I can't. I'm like, there you go. Like, if I... Like, I'm streaming, so I'm not gonna say what I do for work. But if I'm working with some material and I cut it, like, too short, like, there's no way to stretch it. How do I... Ooh, that's some good armor, but it's so heavy. I don't need it. I don't need it.
He's more fearsome than you.
But anyway, what I end up doing is I take that material and I just use it for another job. It's a little confusing on the paperwork, but I don't really care about that. I'll just spend like another minute, fucking around with the paperwork. It's not that big of a deal to me.
But, I can't mention where I work, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's like, and they were actually really impressed that I learned how to do my job within not only a year, like almost fully confident, for like a whole month. Like a whole month out of it. Both some basic things. Both the basic and a lot of the advanced things that I can do. And there's some pretty hard things to do. Hold on. There are some things in that job that are very
Oh no, I know where you work. I know where you work, and it's not a cakewalk.
fancy clever.
Like that kind of work, you can't be stupid.
Nope.
People think you.
Also, I know there's a bit. I know there's a bit with me and Dead Man where I make mistakes. It's kind of obvious mistakes. But I know that I don't make those mistakes every time. I'm a big dude. I've learned to calm down. Like I can tell my I am.
Oh, I know.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
No. Oh, okay, so you're average tall. I'm 6'8". You've met me.
Yeah.
Tall and imposing I can be.
You're a big
That's why I
motherfucker.
have a goofy voice. And also, I want to mention, me and my brother both do the same thing. He finally admitted to doing it. We intentionally heighten our voice. It's not even what we just like do now. Intentionally heighten our voice. Typically makes it more confident.
Does that work? Like, what's your natural deepness then, or are you like?
My natural deep voice.
Oh shit!
It doesn't sound terribly deep.
No, it doesn't sound too deep. But I see what you're saying though. Yeah, like you're fucking like almost 7 feet. You come up sounding like that.
Oops.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right. I don't know what was up with my headset. I'm talking through my controller now. Yeah. Ah, shit, I died. Can you hear me now?
I can definitely hear you.
All right, cool. Now my headset's working again. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I gotta do all that again.
Oh, well, thank you for the experience.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna fuck around so much this time. I don't know why you couldn't hear me.
It was weird. Nothing else. Probably just system.
Yeah, like I heard something like click, and then yeah, then like you said you couldn't hear me.
I had a weird issue. Like, all of a sudden, all the audio that was playing I couldn't hear this. I had to restart my game.
Oh, I wish you could have seen that. That was hilarious. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just wish you could have seen what just happened. This mage that I'm fighting, well, I was fighting, summoned a fucking creature, and then the creature charged at me, and then the mage shot electricity, and then the creature got shot and died. You know what? I'm just gonna quick save over here.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. I've fought much man more fearsome than you.
What?
I was mad. I was like, oh, that's a shame. I was kind of, oh, and I guess there was him with the other guy. And I was just starting out on GTA 5. It was a good sort of stuff. It was kind of fun to be, three guys, fun what to do. Oh, dude. Another time that homophobia ruins everything.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah, he wasn't like that young a kid. He was like 13 or 14. I'm like, oh god, he definitely has parents or someone in his life that's teaching him that shit. I'm like,
Yeah, they don't just fucking. Well, yeah. Like, I was taught that shit. Like, yeah.
they gotta be taught it. Hate is, no one can ever convince me that hate is learned.
It is learned. It is.
It is not innate. It is taught. There is no one that isn't made. That's just my belief. I
No,
always say belief because I can always be wrong.
no. You can
I can always be wrong.
you can take it from me. A certified ex-homophobe. I don't know if you knew that about me. But I used to be, I was,
Surprising considering that you knew that.
if you go on Facebook and you see the guy on Facebook that's listed as my brother, that's not my actual brother. That's the guy. He was my last roommate in Job Corps, and technically the first, no, only to this day. I mean, that has nothing to do with it, but he's the only gay man I ever lived with. And his job corps, we had a dorm room together. It was hilarious because, like, when he was alone in the room, you'd hear Madonna blasting from the radio, and then when I was alone in the room, you'd hear Cradle of Filth blasting through the radio.
That's the crossover we need, guys. It's the crossover we need.
But no, we still talk. Actually, he just sent me a reel on fucking Instagram. But yeah, he'll tell you all about it. He wasn't the one to fucking break me out of it though, but he was the first fucking gay man that I fucking lived with. I had a friend that was also in Job Corps that helped me fucking. Well, he didn't know that he was helping me break out of it, but fucking, because I said some nasty shit to this dude without knowing. And
let me ask you something. This is something I want to say. I want something to say. Is your life better now that you're not a homophobe?
oh, leagues better. Absolutely better.
I hope someday that the entire world realizes that if you stop being judgmental, life is.
But
I want the world to get better.
But yeah, I had a friend that, that I fucking played games with. We fucking listened to metal and shit. We were a Job Corps. We couldn't really do much, but you hang out. You do whatever you can. You go to the rec center. You play pool or whatever. And he decided one day it was the day to come out to everybody. And he lost all of his friends. So naturally, he was worried about, coming out to me, but at the same time, he came out to everybody. He had to, because if he didn't, someone else was going to tell me. And that hit hard. I'm telling you, that was a fucking hard moment. Because, like, we were alone. So, like, it gave me time to think. And I told him, like, I need to think for a minute. And I was just, like, trying to wrap my head around it. Because all the things I was raised to believe, this dude was none of it. And I was like, so I asked all the stupid questions, like, wait, you've been gay this whole time? Is this like a choice? Like all those stupid fucking questions. And I'm like, well, I didn't know that about him. This whole time I did not know that about him. But the one thing I did know about him this whole fucking time was that he was my friend.
That's always good enough.
And I was like, as far as I'm concerned, because he was gay the whole time, obviously. What I figured at that moment was nothing changed. Nothing changed from before he told me that. He knew I'm straight. He heard the shit I said, so he knew flat out I'm not interested. And I was like, fuck it, you want to play Mortal Kombat? Like, sucks that he lost every one of his friends there. I mean, it's Maine, so what do you expect? You know, Maine in 2001, 2002, what do you expect?
You kidding me? You kidding me?
Yeah. This was when I was like 19. Oh God, I couldn't imagine what my fucking life would be like if that didn't happen.
The way I believe is that first provides us that push we need, that moment we need it ready for it. There aren't a lot of people. Ow, French fries, it's not the best timing.
To him it is, or to her it is. She's a cat.
It, no, the universe is providing the exact push we need up to you. And that's what does what the universe is generally everyone's best. One thing I've learned about this whole life process is judgment is not helpful. Judgment is a harmful thing. Understanding isn't always helpful, but it's mostly helpful. But anytime you judge someone, it's not beneficial. You're trying to boost your own ego. That's how I believe.
Yeah, it doesn't do any good.
No, it doesn't. Being judgmental is not a good thing. You're putting your first off. Who are you to be judgmental? Anyone who is judgmental, who are you to be judgmental? What authority allows you to be this different?
Yeah, really, like what makes you so fucking special that you can judge somebody else?
Exactly. So you can think less of somebody else. The other
Oh
thing
yeah.
is the first step to like being not judgmental is acknowledging that there are no NPCs in life. Everyone has had hi friends, right? Everyone has had their struggles, their trials, success or one. That's okay. That's not gonna fall me all the way down.
This French fry fall off for shit. Like get all excited and fall off for shit.
I put it on the window so you can push the microphone away so the habit doesn't
Several times. Several times Chalupa has been on the kitchen table and he's been like laying at the edge of it and he'll see me and get all excited and want to scooch over towards me, but there isn't enough table and he'll fall off.
French fry does is she'll I have to put these blankets on my legs and she's Himalayan, but she's got really sharp claws. And she loves to knead and she hasn't learned that flesh is not sure and therefore can be really has drawn blood by accident. It was entirely by accident. A masterful scratch for her as she went to jump on from me and
Oh no, Chalupa fucking dug into me once by accident. My neighbor was coming up the stairs out back and wanted to make one trip, even though she was like, for the most part, fucking physically disabled. Wanted to make one fucking trip other than asking her fucking lazy ass boyfriend for help. Or even texting me and asking me for help. But I'm in the kitchen at the time. I'm holding Chalupa, and she's right outside the kitchen door because she lived right upstairs. And she dropped a 12-pack of soda. And that bang scared Chalupa so much that he dug right into my fucking arm and fucking ran off. And he dug so deep and so far that I'm so glad I still had the stuff that from my gallbladder surgery. Because I left with so much padding. I was able to pad the wound and wrap it up myself.
That's at least a good thing.
Yeah, it is. Almost all of it has come in handy. Like that time my air conditioner fell out the window. I learned right then and there, next time an air conditioner falls out the window, you just fucking let it go. Because I grabbed the cord. Because it's instinct. You grab something that's falling. So I grabbed the cord, and it went straight. I grabbed it right at the base of the air conditioner, and the whole thing just slid straight from the fucking air conditioner to the plug right through my hand.
Oh, Jesus, that sounds painful.
What's even worse is that I pulled the air conditioner all the way up back to the window, and right when I was about to like grab the air conditioner, I reached my hand out and I saw the damage and I said, fuck this, and I dropped the AC. Then I went into the bathroom and I took the fucking tweezers I had, still have, and folded the skin back to where it mostly should be. Wrapped that up and just went about my day. And obviously, you can't see it. It's very fine because it healed very nicely. But
Stop.
the skin on the side,
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
the skin on one side of my middle finger, you can tell I did not put it on right. But I did the best I could. I'm not a surgeon. You know, I'm just a jackass that doesn't want to fucking go to the hospital.
I have made the decision, by the way. Of injuries. Especially one I just sustained. It's not bad. It hurt like hell.
Yeah, the cat will do that.
I am going to be preventing French fry from getting my I'm worried not mostly for Fran, I'm worried for her accident. She's been getting playful with this too.
Holy shit, I think I might be through all the enemies now.
Oh, I think I am bleeding.
I have been waiting for you, Your Grace.
Whoa, this guy looks very different.
Well known to me. There are no surprises to Dias of Mytheria. Sheogorath has fallen, and you seek the means to foil the machinations of the Prince of Order. You seek the throne of madness. However, no mortal may sit upon the throne without the staff, so here you are in my prison.
Oh, yeah.
To supplant the one who placed me there.
Oh.
Wish to take the place of Sheogorath.
Yeah, don't let her do that.
Ask me what you will.
Not doing that, French fry.
Chalupa sometimes gets behind the TV, and one day my old roommate fucking called me. He's like, "You need to call, Xfinity now. The internet is down." I'm like, and if I call them now, what exactly is that gonna do? And then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, if the internet is down, they would have sent me a text message telling me that my service was down.
You were expecting.
And he's like, well, the internet's not working. I'm like, well, go look at the modem. And he's like, none of the lights are on. I'm like, not even the one saying that the power is on? The one that says it's plugged in? And he's like, no. I'm like, then go follow the plug and plug it back in.
However, if you insist, I once served as the keeper of the great library of Jigalac.
No, this dude was a dumb fuck. All right. Somehow, he could not properly turn on the PS4. Like, every time he tried to turn it on, it would just keep flashing. And I'm like, when you do that, you, like, hold the power button. And he's like, it's not doing anything. It won't do it. I'm like, all right. So the next step is to just unplug it. He wouldn't do that. He was afraid he was going to fry it. I'm like, and every time this would happen, I'd be out of town. I'm like, I have to come back home, which is very inconvenient because I don't have a fucking car to fucking unplug my PlayStation before it overheats because this dumb fuck won't unplug the fucking thing.
Following each cycle of the Grey March, Sheogorath has cast out or killed every aspect of order found in the Shivering Isle.
And he kept calling it an Xbox, and I'm like, you know it can hear you.
To destroy the knowledge that I possess. Instead, he's confined me to this place and forbidden me to die. I've not seen another creature until fate predicted.
I told him that the day he moved in. I told him this, like, he's like, oh, my ex had an Xbox. I'm like, it's a PlayStation and it can hear you.
The Great Library is the height of logic and deduction, contained within its walls with
Like,
the logical prediction of every action ever taken.
Like, he didn't believe that any technology is listening to you.
Every death, rise of Tiber Septim, the Numidium, everything, all predicted with the formula found within Jigglag's library. When Sheogorath discovered the library, he had it burned, insisting that it was.
All right, man. I will see you later. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock.
I am all that remains.
Shit.
Knowledge contained within.
Yeah, it's good talking to you, too. I am not going to be able to finish this quest today. I'm at the end of it, but I think it gets pretty long.
I can create the physical shell of the staff, but the divine essence must be gathered elsewhere.
Oh, no, I'm at the last quest
No simple matter.
of the Shivering Isles.
No simple task. I will require 2 sacred items in order to complete it.
Oh, yeah, I have to find items for this guy? Yeah, it's going to take a while.
The Shivering Isles hold many secrets, but
Later.
remain unseen by mortal eyes. The staff is a tool of great vision and thus requires the eye of one who has witnessed one of these unseen secrets first.
He's having fun with that game.
Resides in the howling halls of mania. And find her and bring me the eye that has seen that which no other has. The trees and branches of this realm feed from a deep font of madness and mystery. One of the oldest trees, named the Tree of Shades, lies in the halls of Milkar. Milkar is a place of ruin, root, and mania. Go there and bring me a branch of this tree, but be warned. The tree will not surrender its secrets to one who has not earned them. Yes, only then can I create an appropriate vessel to hold the power that is inherent in the Lord of this realm. The staff may allow you to occupy the throne of madness, but understand that such a feat has never been attempted. All sources indicate that you will fail. It is a certainty. However, I also predict that this will not stop you from trying.
Getting out was a lot faster than getting in. What's great is I've already been in this fucking place before, so I can just take the short way through. But now maybe this will open. No, no it won't.
This ends here.
I gotta beat myself?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. This ends here.
Alright, so it looks like it doesn't matter what I have on me. But these flame stocks are good for health.
Dare attack me?
Show me what you got. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I wonder. I'm not going to keep failing at this. That is an awesome sword.
Dare you invade this holy place? Burst. Your light will shine no more. I will cast you into the darkness. Die, heretic. How dare you invade this holy place? Oh!
You are not one of us. You do not belong here. Quickly, put on a robe before the others see you. They will kill you on sight. Please, I mean you no violence. Perhaps you can help me. Good, good. Your face is known to me. One so famous as you cannot expect to walk around the Isles unrecognized, can you? You are the Duke, yes? And Sheogorath has sent you to find Sirta, has he not? He finally seeks to kill her? Still, for whatever reason you are here, you mean Sirta ill, yes? Don't bother refuting me. I know the truth. Yes, I do. But there are those of us here who want her gone as well, yes. Those of us who think that maybe we could lead better than she does. So if you will help me, I will help you. Sirta will die, and you will not need to lift a finger. Then you can take whatever you need and go. I require weapons, for myself and for the apostles that will help me do the deed. But Sirta already is suspicious of me. She has forbidden me and those who support me from carrying weapons. And suspicious would it look if we were to wander around gathering them. Very clever, Your Grace. Bring to me 3 apostle daggers. Sirta must be slain with the weapons of the light if I am to take her place. No other weapons. But you must be discreet. Do not remove the robes or you will be attacked. Even I will have to kill you, so I do not draw more suspicion to myself. And be cautious of killing my allies. I cannot forgive that crime. Will you help?
I will show you the void.
You dare attack me?
This is the Chaos Realm. Of course I'm gonna attack you.
Your light will shine no more.
How dare you invade this holy place?
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 it.
Your light will shine no more.
You have the items, contrary to all prediction. Once again, you defy the path set before you. However, what comes next is now unclear. If you wish to confront what is to come, I shall create the staff for you. You possess the eye and the branch. Together, they shall form the physical shape of the staff of Sheogorath. After I shape them into the staff, you must take it to the seat of power in the Shivering Isles, the palace of Sheogorath. There, imbue the staff with power from the font of madness. Soak the staff in the waters of the land, and it will open its full power to you. You have defied the expected and accomplished something that denies all logic. I must contemplate the error in my calculations. Now, take your treasure and leave me.
I think this is a good place to save. And start back tomorrow. Because you never really trust it? Okay.